So today we are in Miami. Miami's a very tricky circuit, especially in the rain. I'm going to give you a great setup for a league race in dry and in the wet. Let's get into the dry first. So in Miami, you want the aerodynamics, the front wing aero at 30 and the rear wing aero at 17. Transmission, you want the differential adjustment on throttle at 90% and the differential adjustment off throttle at 25%, and you want the engine braking at 90. Suspension geometry, you want all four all the way to the left. Onto the suspension, the front suspension at 36 and the rear suspension at 6. You want the front anti-roll bar at 20 and the rear anti-roll bar at 15. You want the front ride height at 23 and the rear ride height at 63. Onto the brakes, you want the brake pressure at 100% and the front brake bias at 55%. And then tyres, you want the fronts at 26.6 and the rears at 23.2. I hope this helps with your league race. Onto the wet setup, so let's load that up. This is newly updated on the 16th of July, so post-patch as well. So aerodynamics, you want the front wing aero at 25 and the rear wing aero at 13. Transmission, you want the differential adjustment on throttle at 35% and the differential adjustment off throttle at 20%, and then you want engine braking at 70. Suspension geometry all the way to the left for the first three and then 0.15 for the rear toe in. Suspension, you want the front suspension at 30 and the rear suspension at 12. You want the front anti-roll bar at 18 and the rear anti-roll bar at 12. You want the front ride height at 21 and the rear ride height at 58. Onto the brakes, you want the brake pressure at 97% and the front brake bias at 55%. Onto the tyres, you want the fronts at 25.5 and the rears at 22.7. Make sure you check out the playlist for any other dry or wet setups around any circuit, and make sure you give us a follow here at Formula 7 for all updated setups. Thanks for watching.